Hello everyone, Sam is here from myforexmagicweb.com, making this a small video about pound yen. All right, so let's get started. Pound yen, I have several charts and almost every currency pair, but let's just talk about the pound yen. Just want to show how it works, right? So this is the chart I made on the 13th June. This is a pound yen weekly chart. This chart shows the direction, possible direction, actually, right? Not the direction. The direction, if you can look at it, it's up. The trend is bullish. But there are things that when you do some calculation and you'll be harmonic patterns, all of that, then you realize that there may be the end of the road coming and there is probably a turn coming. So I said, well, we're going to make a turn from here and then drop. So obviously, if I'm expecting a drop, then I would want to see my short setups. If I have a system, then I want to see that system working and give me short setups. So that's exactly what started to happen. And then let me show you step by step that I had trades, for example, like this one. I had this one. Let me see where it was, 18. So it has to be somewhere. Let me just quickly share with you. Pair charts. Okay, this, and this one. This is the one, right? So it's on 18th. This is the first one, the first entry. You can see here. Then it dropped here, and then it started to go up. Then I closed here, and it went up to the upside, and then gave me the second entry, which is this one. So this was the first one, right? On the 18th, same day. Then again the same day, which was Friday, right? So what happened? 13, I made the chart that it's going to drop, but it dropped so fast that I didn't have a chance. And plus, I was busy trading some other pairs at the time. You can't trade, a lot of pairs, 10, 20 pairs at the same time, right? So I was busy doing something else then. And in the meantime, it dropped. But then again, it gave me this entry. So I just showed you the trade. And then this is the second trade on last Friday on the 18th. Based on that weekly chart that is going to drop. So it was dropping and gave me a couple of nice, beautiful entries here. Then on the next day, means Monday, means yesterday. Today is already the second and 22nd started. But on the 21st, there was another setup. This was the second one. I dropped, cash out, and then again I got in here for 65 pips. So I had this one for 75, this one for 60 on 18th, and then this week, today, and on the 21st, I have this one, and it came here, started wobbling at this, this support area, sell, and I says, well, 65 pip. I, usually when I take the picture, I close the trade. So I closed that. The reason that I closed that trade is because this area, you can see right now, is 150, 153, the price. See, so we were basically what we were doing on a weekly chart. Let me show you where it is. 60, 51, 61, this low. So we just saw that, we were hitting there at 61, 53, right? So that was, I forgot to mark here, but that was the area. So I said, you know what? It may bounce from here because it's a big drop, right? And then not only that, but on a 40-minute chart, I did some of my calculation. I did wave counts, just like wave 1, 2, and then the wave 3 was exactly here around like 1.618, not even more than that, right? So I said, well, wave 3 calculation is there and 51.61 is there, so it might bounce. So I closed my trade. So I had three, this one, and one more here, going down, 75 pips, 70 pip, and then 65 pip, right? So far, so good. But I was expecting it to bounce, and then I had a reversal candle here, just like here, but it continued to the downside. But here, it gave me the candle, and not only gave me the candle, but it went bullish on the 7-minute chart. So I said, it looks very good to for a bounce. At least go back here into this area to make a short setup again, if you are going to go down, right? and it was pretty nice, decent amount of pippage here from here to here if it's going to retrace in one of these levels, right? Usually it goes back to 89, which is right there on the black line. So I said, okay, let's watch and wait. And then what happened that I found this entry when it was going up today. And here's the beautiful, nice entry here on a 7-minute chart, right? It became bullish. 20-minute was still not, but 7-minute gave me an entry, and I was expecting an up move maybe into that area, 53.85 area. So I said, okay, let me just take it and then ride and see what happened. And then exactly the same thing happened. So this is another one. So 3 of those trades, and then this is the 4th one, right? And now where we are standing after, this is the current chart here I made, and it is 61% of this drop, right? If this is wave 1, 2, 3, this could be 4, or it could be A, B, C, and then this is wave 1 followed by wave 2 here, 23% line, and then goes up. Now there's something called Gertley pattern, right? So for that, if you consider this like wave point X, and then this is point A, B, and after hitting 61%, B point around 61%, it usually goes back. 90% of the time, it goes back to 23% line of the same fib, which is going to be right here. So that would be point C, and then it will bounce and go for point D, which will be 78%, and it will make it, kind of Gertley pattern, just like it did here. The small one you can see right here. If you pull the fib from here to here, that these patterns happen all the time. You just have to take a look, find it. That's all. You see that? Now, if this is X, this is A, then you see this B, it went to 61%. Then it came down to what? 11.4% line, right? It touched that instead of 23% line. I'm just saying 23% line. It may go to, down there, but, usually it's 23% line. Once in a while it goes like here. So it went there, and then all the way it goes up and touch 78%. So that's a perfect short Gertley calculation and Gertley patterns there. By the book, 61%, 11%, or 23%, you can say, went just down a little bit. And then it went up to 78%, right? And if you don't know what Gertley is, let me just show you that, I have made the diagrams. Where the heck those diagrams? Let me just quickly. Where are they? Okay, hold on. Just a minute. New bearish Gertley. Okay, here's it. All right, so you see this one, XA, then B is 61%, and D at 78%. And C usually is in between A and B, ideally around 23% line, ideally. But here in this case, you can see XA, and then we went to 61%, drop a little more than 23% line, so 11.4, and then we went up straight to 78, and boom, right? So if we consider that this is XA, and now we posting B at 61% almost, right? Just like here. Then we usually go back into this area, 23% or 11%. So 23% is right there. So that's why I'm pointing that whatever. I mean, Elliott wave, and I look at things and all the perspective, trend line, SNL level, Elliott wave, and harmonic patterns to see if I can find a confluence. So if we get a step below 53.85 and 61% holds, we will go back here. And then tonight, I'll be looking for short. First entry would be from 7 minutes. And then I'll see if I can find more entries on the 20. Once we get here, then we will see that, this is the resistance support area as it is, right? So once we get here, then we will see that, let's see this one coming exactly to this high here, right? There may be a SNR level there as well on a weekly chart. I'll find out later. So this is the idea now. So now you know that I've been playing this baby here called pound yen based on this chart, and first trade was this, right? for 75 pip. Then you can see the second one came. This one was 70 pip right there. This was a 75 pip trade. This is a 70 pip. Then I had a third one for 65 pip again to the downside. Once we reached to 51.61, I was expecting a bounce, and the bounce happened and started to go up. And then today, again, I had a short first, and then after the bounce, boom, it goes up here. You see this buy order, SL move here, and it went all the way to the upside for 90 pip. Oh, sorry, this is not the one. This is not the one. Sorry. I have this pound yen. This is the one, right? That one also, this is today's trade, by the way, but let me show it to you again. But this is pound yen. This is the fourth one from here to 75 pip, right? And that's pound USD. I just accidentally showed you, but this is the today's trade as well. Pound USD. Pound was getting strong, and nicely, long entry here and all the way. You see, pound USD from 7-minute chart, 90 pip here. Entry was around 38.15, and trade was closed at 39.14. Right, so these are the trades, and that's how pound yen. And I have pound USD, and euro USD, and pound Aussie, pound CAD, pound NUSI. All of these pairs I have. I mean, you saw in my previous webinar video. You can see I showed a lot of weekly charts and their respective trades, and that's how I'm doing here. So and it's easy. It's just a matter of learning a little bit, which you can do very easily. Go on my website, and there's you can subscribe monthly. And if you need to learn properly from A to Z about the Forex, then I have a course there, like 10-hour course on the Skype, where I can go on the Skype or maybe Zoom, whatever convenient. And I teach you from A to Z, about the Forex, then teach you whole system. This is, how to create these candles, give you all the indicators and EAs and all of that, and teach you what to look for and what not. And obviously, like Elliott wave counts, harmonic patterns, Fibonacci levels, all of that. So you learn everything and become perfect master. All right. So this is how just wanted to show pound yen and the activity around the weekly chart. All right. So this is it for now. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful rest of the trading week.